Hello everyone, my name is Aswaka Rafiq, and today I'm going to be talking to you about phishing, and specifically how it's targeting students right here at Purdue Northwest and what we can do about it. I'm a cybersecurity major, and the reason I chose to talk about phishing is because I have received phishing emails that I found hard to distinguish from regular university email traffic that I receive. Now, let me start off by explaining some of the basics. Phishing is one of the most common cyber attacks out there. What it's trying to do is get you to reveal personal information like your username or your password. This is by either responding to the email or by clicking to a link. Now, the reason this is such a big deal for us as students is our email is tied to almost everything we do at the university. Now, a lot of us have heard that identifying phishing emails is easy. For example, they might just have bad grammar or spelling mistakes, but that advice isn't really true anymore. What's especially concerning about the phishing emails that PNW students have been receiving is that they appear to come from Purdue email addresses. This makes them a lot harder to identify because when the sender looks authentic, people are more likely to respond to them. These emails are targeted phishing emails, which are much harder to recognize. Attackers aren't just sending generic spam. Now, why does this really matter? Well, cybercrime is only getting worse. According to the FBI's 2025 Internet Crime Report released through their Internet Crime Compliance Center, phishing was the most reported cybercrime in the entire United States, with over 190,000 complaints filed in 2025. The financial damage tied to phishing and spoofing has also been increasing. In the same FBI report, losses have gone from $18.7 million in 2023 to $70 million in 2024, and then over $215 million in 2025. The threat that students are facing is real. So what can we do about it? My solution is a easily downloadable digital PDF guide built specifically for Purdue Northwest students. It's trying to be as accessible as possible by requiring no technical experience to understand the guide. The guide will be split into 3 sections. Firstly, it will explain key definitions in cybersecurity terms so students can understand what attackers are trying to accomplish. And secondly, it'll walk through a checklist that students can use to confirm whether an email is legitimate. And thirdly, it'll outline phrasing and wording that students should be suspicious of, like urgent language pressuring quick action, and how they'll be targeting college students, typically with fake summer job offers that will look like they came from official school email addresses. Now, some of the benefits to phishing training is supported by research. According to KnowBe4's 2025 Phishing by Industry Benchmark Report, which analyzed millions of simulated phishing tests, they found that untrained users interact with phishing emails at a rate of about 33%, but those numbers drop by roughly 40% within just 90 days of awareness training. That is a very significant impact. However, there are costs to this guide. It will take student and faculty time to properly research and draft a guide that is visually engaging enough for students to want to read it. It will also require operation with IT professionals here at PNW to make sure the information is accurate and to cooperate with other departments here at Purdue Northwest to actually get the guide published. To wrap it up, Purdue Northwest students are currently at risk right now every time they open their inbox. The guide isn't meant to eliminate risk, it's only meant to mitigate the risk. But because of how low the cost is compared to the potential financial and personal damage that successful phishing attacks can have, I believe that this guide is a well worth endeavor. Thank you for listening to my PowerPoint presentation.